When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound, we fell in love as the leaves turn brown.
Hello, this is a tutorial about how to make name and draw structures formulas for hydrocarbons. The UPAC nomenclature of organic chemistry is a systematic method of naming organic chemical compounds as recommended by the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Every possible organic compound should have a name from which an unambiguous structural formula can be created. UPAC naming rules are very important because without them, we will not know about how to name and draw structural formulas for hydrocarbons. Methane is the most important and most common hydrocarbon, and there are others like ethane, ethyl, ethane, propane, and propyl. Hydrocarbons are organic chemical compounds that consist entirely of carbon and hydrogen, and range for simple molecules. Aromatic hydrocarbons, alkanes, alkenes, cycloalkanes, and alkane-based compounds are different types of hydrocarbons. How to name alkanes. Number the carbons on the parent chain. The parent chain is the longest continuous carbon chain in the molecule. Number it starting by the nearest substituent group. Each substituent will be noted by its numerical location of the chain. Assemble the name in alphabetical order. Substituents should be named alphabetically, not in numerical order. If you have not two of the same substituents on the hydrocarbon chain, but D before the substituents, even if they are attached to the same number carbon. This is numbered twice. To name the structural formula of the alkanes, there are only 3 steps. The first step is to draw the main chain of carbon atoms. The second is to number the chains and place the substituents on carbons indicated by the numbers. The third step, add the correct numbers of hydrocarbon atoms to give 4 bonds to each C atom. This is an example of an alkane. Their foots and arms represent a bond of hydrocarbons. How to name alkene. An alkene is a hydrocarbon chain that contains one or more double bonds between carbons, but not triple bonds. The suffix at the end of an alkene should always be -ene. Find the parent chain. The parent chain of an alkene must contain any double bond between carbons. Additionally, it should be numbered from the end that is nearest to the carbon double bond. Note where the double bond is. In addition to noting where substituents are not an alkene chain, you must also note where the double bond is. Do this such that the lowest number of the double bond is used. Modify the suffix based on the number of double bonds in the parent chain. If your parent chain has 2 double bonds, your name will end in D-I-E-N-E. 3 is T-R-I-E-N-I, and so on. Name substituents alphabetically. As with alkenes, you must list substituents alphabetically in the final name. Exclude prefixes such as "the", "3", and "tetra".
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do.
Inorganic chemistry. ¿Con el qué?
Alkyne.
In organic chemistry, an alkyne is an unsaturated hydrocarbon which has at least one carbon triple bond between two carbon atoms. The simplest acyclic alkane with only one triple bond and another functional groups form a homologous series with the general chemical form CnH2n-2. Locate the parent chain. The parent chain of an alkane must contain any carbons that are triple bonded. Number it from the end nearest to the triple bonded carbon. If you are dealing with a molecule that has both double and triple bonds, start the numbering from the end located closest to any multiply bond. Note where the triple bond is located. In addition to nothing where substitutes are not an alkane chain. You must also note where the triple bond is. Do this such that a lowest number on the triple bond is used. If your molecule contains double bonds as well as a triple bonds, you must locate this as well. Modify the suffix based on the number of triple bonds in the parent chain. If your parent chain has two triple bonds, then the name will end in diane. 3 is triane, and so on. Name the substituents alphabetically. As with alkanes and alkynes, you must list substituents alphabetically in the final name. Exclude prefixes such as D, tri, and delta. If your molecule contains double bonds as well as triple bonds, the double bond must be named first.
Ah, yes. Well, looky here. Well, looky here, looky here. Ah, what do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. 'Cause at the end of the night, it is her I'll be holding. I love you so. Hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay.
An aromatic hydrocarbon or a ring or something novel hydrocarbon is a hydrocarbon with alternating double and single bonds between carbon atoms, forming rings. The term aromatic was assigned before the physical mechanisms determining aromatic distillate was discovered and was derived from the fact that many of the compounds have a sweet scent. The configuration of 6 carbon atoms in aromatic compound is known as a benzene ring, after the simplest possible social hydrocarbon, benzene. Aromatic hydrocarbons can be monocyclic or polycyclic. A benzene derivative is based on a benzene molecule, C6H6, which 3 evenly spaced double bonds. Don't use numbering if there are only one substance. As with other cyclic hydrocarbons, there's no need to use a number if the ring only has one substance 3. Learning benzene naming conventions. It's possible to name your benzene molecule as you would any other cyclic hydrocarbon, starting alphabetically with the first substituent and assigned number going around. However, there are some special designations for substituent positions on benzene molecules. Ortho or O. The two substituents are located at 1 and 2. Meta. The two substituents are located at 1 and 3. Para. The two substituents are located at 1 and 4. If your benzene molecule has 3 substituents, name it as you would a normal cyclic hydrocarbon.
Jason.
Hydrocarbons derivatives are molecular compounds of carbon and with one other element that is not hydrogen. Organic halides are organic compounds in which one or more hydrogen atoms have been replaced by halogen atoms. Common organic halides include freons and Teflon. Naming halides use the same format as branched chain hydrocarbons. The branch is named by shortening the halogen name to fluoro, chloro, bromo, or iodo. In drawing organic halides using U-Pack names, drawing the parent chain and add branches at a location specified in the name.
Jason. Jason Drew.